The folk dance audition. Dance, distract, detonate flavor. The Ministry of National Cuisine holds its auditions in an old civic gymnasium that still reeks of communist sweat and mothballs. There are no mirrors, only a portrait of Kadar on the wall, his eyes judging every misstep, every missed beat, every unauthorized seasoning. I walk in wearing the state-sanctioned folk dancer uniform, white blouse, black vest, boots that could double as interrogation gear. The paprika pouch is taped under my waistband. The cayenne is sewn into the hem of my skirt. The plan? Simple. Dance, distract, detonate flavor. A panel of 3 bureaucrats sits behind a folding table, stacked with clipboards and half-eaten kolaches. One of them is licking a pen, like it's his last source of joy. The middle one's name tag reads Comrade Chef Inspector Dobroslav. I recognize him from a wanted recipe card titled Flavors to Forget. He once banned salt for being too liberal. Name, Dobroslav says, not looking up. Occupation. Affiliation. Ilona Fodor, I lie. Dancer with the Cultural Heritage Caravan. And I'm here to share the soul of Hungary through rhythm and stew. They nod. Bureaucrats love stew. Begin. The band kicks in, a dusty accordion, a single drum, and something that might once have been a violin but now sounds like a goat being blackmailed. I step left, then spin, then duck. The cayenne sachet slides from my sleeve into the communal stew pot simmering behind me on the ceremonial flame. The flame flares. The pot bubbles. The smell changes instantly, from docile compliance to full-bodied insurrection. One of the judges sniffs, coughs, blinks hard. The drummer stops. The accordion whines like a dying informant. What is that smell? Dobroslav gags. I curtsy. Authenticity. The other judge's nose bleeds. The violin implodes. Someone in the back starts clapping, then crying. It's working. Take one last spin. As I turn, I catch a reflection in a polished soup ladle. A camera in the corner swivels toward me. They'll have footage. I'll have fire. Mission note. Cayenne successfully introduced to goulash of mass distraction. Initial reactions: sweat, coughing, one minor revolt in the kitchen staff. Erzsébet was right. Sometimes a nation doesn't need a leader. It needs a spicier stew. The goulash whisperer strikes. I'm inside the belly of the beast now. The ministry kitchen. Tiled like a Soviet prison bathroom and hot enough to roast ideology. Rows of industrial stew pots hiss on open flames, each one monitored by a culinary drone in a double-breasted coat and dead eyes. A cathedral of conformity where flavor goes to die. They call it the tasting chamber. I call it the flavor gulag. Step 1, disguise. I tie on a gray apron that still smells like powdered onion and fear. Tuck my ID tag under the collar. Nobody looks twice at another steam-slicked worker. That's the beauty of bureaucracy. It doesn't know your name, just your temperature. Step 2. Placement. I weave past vats labeled things like sustenance for Sector C and Tuesday morale soup. Each pot ladled into state canteens across the city. Each one seasoned to induce compliance, not taste. I reach the spice station. A wall of locked drawers, each labeled State Paprika, Class 1, mild, Class 2, dull, Class 3, submissive. Behind me, a junior cook fumbles with a clipboard and a nosebleed. Perfect. I slip out Erzsébet's pouch. Paprika, from before the purge. dried over firewood and rage. I swapped the containers. Hers in, theirs out. The old paprika? Tossed into the oil waste chute. Let the rats taste the regime. Then I twist the spice dials, adjust the dispersal ratios. Now every vat will get a dose of revolutionary heat. Final touch, the message. I grab a ladle, dip it in the nearest pot of goulash of mass distraction, thick, greasy, soul-deep sadness in liquid form. I walk to the wall behind the industrial fridge and scrawl, "Too much flavor equals too much freedom." Right in gravy. Let them scrub that for hours. Let it seep. Someone yells. A chef drops a pot. A hiss. A scream. Someone starts laughing hysterically near the sour cream rations. The cayenne's kicking in. The ministry's grip is slipping, one paprika grain at a time. Sabotage complete. Paprika supply corrupted. Spice dispersal recalibrated. Slogan deployed. Time to vanish. Next up, the handoff, the market, and the moment when the peppers start talking. Grab the basket. We run at dawn. Like the taste? Good. Still hungry? Then get your mitts on Bites Uncharted, the Cold War recipe files. 7 chapters, 50+ recipes, and enough culinary sabotage to make your pantry flinch. Me versus Yuri the Fork. Dumplings rigged like briefcases. Goulash of mass distraction. If your spice rack feels like it's missing classified intel, yeah, this is the file you're looking for. Link in the description. Bites out. Eat boldly. Cook recklessly. Travel hungrily.